If you are in your job and you're tired and you want to start a business, you have to be clear what you're going to sell. Hello people, welcome back to Imparables. This is Jose Taramona, director of Ludus Master, and this is the episode number 9. We're talking about today how to start a new business. If you're a young entrepreneur, or if you want to start a new business, or you have your normal job and you want to start a side business, today is the day. So don't forget, subscribe if you like this content, but we're going to start with awesome information, so let's go. Alrighty, so let's just start. We're talking about starting a business and what are the first steps. How can you do it? Should you take a loan or not? Should you get a business partner? What is the first thing to do? So that's one of the things that are really important that we're going to talk about. So first thing, the question that comes to me is, how do I start a business? So one of the things that, the first thing that I will do to start a business, if you are having nothing to do or you have a really strong passion, is you love what you do. And you have talked about this already. You love what you do. If you love every single part of what you do and what you create, that's a plus. So the other thing that you have to consider is also to be sellable. Understand what you're going to sell with your business. So first steps to start a business. So one of the things that I will suggest, if you are in your job and you're tired and you want to start a business, you have to be clear what you're going to sell. You have to be completely clear what is your product. And if you don't, I will work and do some work around it. Right? What are you going to sell? What is your service is going to be? Right? Another thing that is really, really important is to understand where do you want to be with your business. You want to be a part-time or you want to be a whole completely new business. If you are not working and you're tired to work, you quit, you got laid off, whatever the reason is, you want to start a business, you have to understand that you have to have an ability and a skill that can be sellable. Okay, you have to have what we call payable skill, right? And the skill that people will be willing to actually pay you for. And that's how you can create a service. If you don't have a payable skill and you have a product that you want to sell, right, you have to be really clear what the product is and what is your margin is going to be, right? And create a business plans around. We talk about a business plan, right? We have talked about how to create your priorities, your goals, and what do you want to do next. But it's really, really important that around that you create your business plan, right? In part of your business plan have to be what is your numbers, knowing how much you need to make to actually be in align with your business. You have to create a purpose. You have to create a mission, and most important, you have to create a set of values. Okay, of how your business is going to go. Now another question that comes is, should I get a loan? So my advice number 1 would be, do not get a loan. If you need to open a restaurant or anything like that, and you don't have because you're a great chef, right? I will ask for family, friends, people that I know for a loan. You get involved into a loan with a financial institution. That will cause you to start with a liability, and you don't want to do that, right? If you start a business because you have a really important skill that you know, you start selling your skills. You start selling your food, but you have to start selling something. I will advise you, instead to get a loan, to learn how to sell. First thing about any sales entrepreneur, first thing about any good entrepreneur that I know from my experience is learn how to sell. If you know how to sell what you offer, you don't have to get a salesperson. Let's pretend you're a photographer or a videographer and you want to do work with somebody to record. How are you going to get exposed to that person? So now we have a lot of platforms that you can do it. Facebook, Instagram, social media, Google, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, and all these platforms. You have to be exposed. So number 2 thing that I will tell you is get your marketing plan set up. So you have your sales strategy, you have your product that you want, you have your marketing set up, you already have the 3 components that is most important. Bring the clients and sell to the clients, right? But all that has to be part of going back again to your business plan. So another question that normally comes is, how do I start without any income? And to me, it's learn how to sell. Sell something first and then start obtaining capital so you can actually have and create your business, right? It's many ways how can you sell and what can you sell, but if you don't want to change the your way of what you're working, your line of work, what you can do is just go to sales, man. Like if we understand that the first rule of every entrepreneur is learn how to sell and influence and persuade, then you will win the world. You know, leaderships, entrepreneurs, first thing they learn is how to sell. And if you are already an entrepreneur and you're starting up, you know how to sell, involve yourself in selling and how to sell your product. But most important, how to do it without a penny. You know, offer your service. You're going to have to invest a lot of time. But most important, you will have to learn how to sell your product. Now, in this process of you getting your business, you start, you have your business plan, you have your marketing plan, you have your sales strategy, you start having customers, you know, your social media is rocking. You know, it will come the way when you start spending, you need to duplicate yourself. You cannot have everything. In order to do that, you're going to have to hire people, of course. But what is the key to hire people? The key to hire people is align your values with hiring and then with firing. Right? Align your values of your company with hiring. You hire people according to your values and you fire people if they are not representing the values. Most important to me about hiring and firing. So if you're going to fire somebody, if you're going to hire somebody, my complete advice is do it align with your values. Demonstrate your values, demonstrate your mission, demonstrate your purpose. Talking about values, we're going back to, well, what values should I get? So the values that you should get is the values that are to you, that are natural to you and that you look forward to the company be. Right? What would a company become without a value-straight culture? And people to demonstrate those values. Values are the foundation of the culture of your business. So if you want to create a business and you're a startup, start with the right foundations. Create your mission, create your purpose, create your set of values that will determine the people who will fit in your culture or not. That way, like we talked, you can actually hire and you can actually fire when the people is not aligned or is aligned to those values. What kind of values are? The values that are important to you. Not the values that are important to me or anybody else. The values that are honesty, integrity. We have a set of values here. We say thank you is one of our values. We are family is one of our values. We 100% committed to our work. That's another one of our values in our company. But my thing to you is what is important to you. You know, it's a values strategy form that we have, strategy exercise that we have. You can click down and it will get you some values exercise for you and your new business. I hope this information really helped you. Thank you very much for watching and taking your time. We appreciate so much that you are here. This original completely content and content for you, for the new entrepreneur, for the person that want to stay out of your normal routine and start this thing about entrepreneurship. You know, we don't give recipes. We just give ways that have worked for us that might work for you. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs down if you don't like it. Thumbs up if you like it. And see you in the next episode of Imparables.